Some people love the broken version of you. And say it again. Some people love the broken version of you. And I say that because the broken version of you makes them feel comfortable. That broken version of yourself makes other people feel comfortable because it makes them look at what they got going on as not as bad. A lot of times when you come on social media or, you making phone calls to people and you like, hey, pray for me, pray for me. You'll have 100 people saying that they're praying for you. You'll have 100 people calling you on a daily basis saying, hey, you okay? Because people like that broken version of you. And the problem is when you start liking the broken version of you because of the attention that it gets you. But here's the thing. Once God gets you out of that situation and you're no longer broken, why is it's hard to call people? Them same people that was praying for you, now they too busy to answer the phone. Now, you've been going on social media saying, pray for me, you praying for that job, you praying for whatever the case may be, and you're getting 50 likes, 30 comments. Now you're going on social media and you saying, I thank God for getting me that job. I thank God for getting me that car. I thank God for giving me that apartment, that house, and two people liking it. It's because people get comfortable with the broken version of you. Now, here's the key. That broken version of you is a true thing because we all go through some stuff. The problem is you don't want to get into a situation to where, like I said, you get addicted to what that broken version of you, the attention that it gets you. And a lot of times, I believe that God will sometimes put you through some stuff to see what you need to separate yourself from. The broken version of you kind of dilutes the person that God wants you to be. So a lot of times you can find yourself in situations, and I say this all the time, that you feel like you got to shrink yourself, and you shrink yourself to make other people comfortable. Like I've been in situations to where it's not that I know everything. I just know what I know. But for someone else who is questioning themselves and their ability to handle certain situations, that information comes across as arrogance. But that same person will be praying for deliverance, will be praying for, understanding. And here I am giving you a word, but you can't hear it because it's me. And that's what happens with so many people. They're praying for a word from God. They're praying for something from God, and God delivers it to you, but you just don't like the packaging that it comes in. There's no way that you feel that you should be hearing from a word from a person that you know their past. There's no way that God is going to put a word in that man who doesn't have a home, who's unhoused, who doesn't have the type of job, who's less than the version of the person that you think that word should come from. So you don't listen, and you find yourself in these situations simply because you don't like what that word is packaged like. I come on here and I do these videos, and I had a conversation with someone before, and they was asking me about, just certain things, just real conversation. And they were asking me like, why is it that, because they know me intimately, they know me, no family, whatever. And they were like, why doesn't such and such and such and such ever, like, or this, that, and other. And I stopped them right there. And I said, that's none of my concern, nor is it going to stop me from doing what I got to do. So that is my message in this video today, is that you have to understand that sometimes you can be surrounded by people that prefer the broken version of yourself because it makes them more comfortable. And you know this when you have to, God has brought you out of a certain situation and you still got to act like, you still hurt. Because now you're coming in these circles and people saying that you acting funny, but that's the goal. The goal is to not be the same. But people will be like, yeah, you acting weird now. Like, man, you weird. Okay, it might be weird to you because you're comfortable where you at. But I prayed for this. I prayed for this. And sometimes those prayers that you're praying for, it comes with a lot of hurt. It comes with a lot of emotional baggage because the same people, like I said, that was praying for you, you can't even get them on the phone no more, because you now have broken through. So just think about that when you find yourself in these situations and you are in conversations with other people and you got to shrink yourself just to make them feel good. They could be talking about something and you like, nah, that ain't right. But you find yourself like, well, I don't want to say nothing because I don't want them to think that I know everything. You in the wrong circle. Y'all have a blessed day.